You send a message and then you wait. You check your phone, you put it down, and you pick it up again. Why haven't they replied? And just like that, something that felt good doesn't anymore. Today, we're looking at the question, why is passion not expectation and expectation not passion? From the book, The Wisdom of the Universe. The answer starts, passion is the love of turning being into action. It is the fire that drives us to express who we really are. Expectation is the need for specific results from your actions. Expectation is the greatest source of men's unhappiness. And this, to live without expectation, without the need for specific results, that's the freedom. So what does this actually mean in human terms? And here's the core truth. You don't lose joy because something went wrong. You lose it because when passion turns into expectation, and let's get precise, passion is clean. It moves because it wants to. It expresses because it's true. You say something because you mean it. You do something because it feels aligned. That's passion. Expectation enters quietly. So I'm going to interrupt this. So I am sharing this book. I know I don't have to. My passion is to share my journey, my teachings, my experiences, and what has helped me to undomesticate myself, what is continues to help me to to move forward, to look to bring me understandings, to help me change things, to repair. So that is my passion. Do I have expectations? Actually, I do. I am okay with saying that I have expectations, where in the past, the difference now, what I'm finding for myself is that I am no longer clinging to those expectations that then stopping me from continuing to share my videos. I have expectations, and then the other aspect of myself just goes, okay, I'll let that go. Whoever it needs to reach, it will. Now I am no longer shaming myself for having expectations. I am allowing both to exist without attaching. There are days where, yes, attachment is present, and there are days where it is just flowing. But that is what I'm finding for myself. Okay, so returning back to the recording. Expectations that enters quietly, right? I hope they respond a certain way. I hope this leads somewhere. I hope this gives me something back. And now your action is no longer complete. It is waiting. It is dependent. And that's the shift from expression to transaction. And that's the part most people miss. The book says expectation is the need for specific results. And passion needs nothing more. That's the difference. Passion is full. Expectation is reaching. And that matters. This is what it looks like in real life. You send a message. If it's passion, you send it because it's true and you move on. If it's expectation, you send it and then you wait. So check, recheck, and start assigning meaning. And usually, so I read it as start assuming meaning, which is also assuming to myself They're not that far apart. And what is an assumption? It is something that we create without having any evidence of. And it's something we create from the past experiences that we may not have experiences in this situation with that person. And so what we do is we like to bring things from the past, or we collected the stories, experiences from other people, and without evidence, we assign a meaning. We assume, right? Without clarity, without facts, without any evidence whatsoever. And we don't just do it in this aspect of life. We tend to put it in all areas of our lives until we catch ourselves and, you are correct, pause. And we start interrupting the pattern. We start interrupting and pausing and choosing differently in each moment. And again, like I've mentioned in my previous videos, if you do catch yourself that you've done this, right? You assumed without clarifying, guilty. If it is available, if that connection, if that event is still present, you can actually correct yourself. You can go and take responsibility, accountability. Okay. So another moment, let's say you do something kind. If it's passion, you do it because you want to, and that is enough. If it's an expectation, you do it. And then notice if it's returned, if it's appreciated, if it's matched. And your mood shifts based on that, right? In another moment, you are pursuing something, work, relationship, opportunity. If it's passion, you are engaged in a process, present, focused. If it's expectation, you are attached to the outcome. And everything becomes, is this working? That's the shift. Same action, different experience. This doesn't mean you don't care about outcomes. It means your state is not dependent on them. You can want something without needing it to validate your action. I have shared with you already the experiences that I continue to grow from and apply in my own life. And again, I'm much more compassionate towards myself, offering myself everything that I offer to others. I have done that. So I have a compass tattoo. It's like I turn that arrow towards myself. Hardcore applying that towards myself, because the more I do this for myself, it's natural. And again, to have expectation, it is okay. It is okay. We all do. Sometimes it's unspoken, right? It is absolutely okay. So with that, let me leave you with this. Where in your life has something pure quietly became conditional? I'm going to go to the book as well and read you the last passage too. So often when man is motivated to do something loving, he expects to get something back in return, which generally ruins whatever he may have had a passion for in the beginning. In other words, man often feels the need a return on his investment. On the other hand, when God in you does that loving thing, God has realized itself and needs nothing more. So never deny passion, for that is to deny who you are and who you truly want to be. The renunciate never denies passion. The renunciate simply denies attachment to results. Passion expresses, expectation waits. If this is landing, stay with me.